Mocked my accent, then asked me for a job. What would you do if the person who laughed at your voice ended up begging for your help? That's exactly what happened to me. My name is Amir. I'm 20. I was born in Pakistan, moved to the US when I was 12. English wasn't my first language, still isn't perfect. I speak with an accent, soft T sounds, different rhythm. Sometimes I mix up words. But I've always worked hard to be clear, confident, and kind. Still, not everyone sees effort. Some only hear difference. And that's how I met Liz. We were both interns at a tech startup last summer. Me in data support, her in marketing. From the first day, she made it clear I didn't belong. It started small. At lunch, she mimicked the way I said schedule instead of schedule. Her friends laughed. She called it cute. Then she asked me loud in front of others, "Can you repeat that? I can't understand you." I repeated it, calmly, clearly. She rolled her eyes. "Never mind, I'll just Google it." One time, during a team meeting, I suggested an idea to improve customer response times. The manager nodded, said good point, and we moved on. Later, I heard Liz whisper to someone, "Wah, too bad he can't say it in real English." I didn't cry. But that night, I practiced speaking in front of the mirror for an hour. Not because I wanted to sound like her, but because I refused to let shame steal my voice. So I worked harder. While others left at 5 p.m., I stayed late, learned new software, built reports from scratch, found patterns no one else saw. I asked questions, took notes, volunteered for every extra task. And slowly, people started listening. Not just hearing, but valuing what I had to say. The managers noticed. "Amir, run this presentation. Great analysis. Can you train the new team? You're moving to full-time after the internship." By August, I wasn't just respected. I was essential. Meanwhile, Liz, she coasted, missed deadlines, turned in sloppy work, thought being funny and confident was enough. When final evaluations came, she wasn't offered a job. I was. Fast forward 6 months. I'm now a junior data analyst, full-time, good pay, leading a small project team. I even helped design a new system that saved the company thousands. One Monday morning, I got a message from Liz. "Hey Amir, hope you're doing well. I saw you're still at Novatech. Listen, I was wondering, are there any openings on your team? I've been looking for a role, and I remember you were always really smart with the data stuff." I stared at the screen. No joke, no prank. She was serious. The girl who mocked my accent, who made me feel small, who acted like I was barely worth her time, was asking me for help getting a job. My first instinct was to ignore it. Or worse, to reply with something sharp, like, "Sorry, I don't understand your request. Can you say it in real English?" But I didn't, because I wasn't angry anymore. I was past her. So I replied calmly, "Hi Liz, there aren't current openings on my team, but I'll let you know if anything comes up. Best of luck." Simple, professional, kind. Jake, my best friend, read the message over my shoulder. "That's it? No burn? No, remember when you laughed at me?" I shook my head. I don't need to put her down to stand tall. And honestly, her message didn't hurt. It reminded me how far I had come. I didn't get where I am by being perfect. I got here by being persistent, by showing up, by refusing to let someone else's ignorance define me. A few weeks later, I ran into Liz at a coffee shop near the office. She looked nervous. "Hey Amir, thanks for replying. I've been applying everywhere." "I hope you find something," I said. She hesitated, then said, "I owe you an apology for last summer. I was disrespectful. I thought I was better because I grew up here, but I realize now I wasn't better. I was just louder." I nodded. Apology accepted. She looked surprised. Just like that? Yeah, I said. Holding on to anger? That only slows me down. She smiled weakly. You've changed. No, I said. I've just become more me. People assume confidence means never being doubted. But real confidence, it's knowing your worth, even when no one else does. It's working quietly while others laugh. It's succeeding without needing revenge. Now, when I present in meetings, I speak with pride. My accent, still there, but so is my voice. Strong, clear, unstoppable. And every time someone listens, really listens, I think of Liz. Not with hate, with gratitude. Because sometimes the people who tried to break you end up fueling your rise. Has someone ever judged you for how you speak, or look, or where you're from? How did you prove them wrong? Like this video if you've ever turned disrespect into motivation. And subscribe for more real, powerful stories about courage, identity, and rising above hate. And remember, your voice matters, accent and all. Don't shrink to fit in. Grow so bright, they have to see you, even if they once refused to listen.